Welcome to Terry's Kitchen, where we talk food, faith, and family. Today we are making individual pizza in the air fryer. And as you can see, I have a wonderful guest with me today. This is our niece, Rylie. She celebrated her birthday on July 29th. So how old are you now?
Big number 9.
The big number 9. So she came over to celebrate with us. So we decided she wanted pizza, so we're having pizza. But before we get started with that, Rylie and I are going to share our devotion today, which is out of Charles Stanley, Every Day with Jesus. It's a children's devotion. Okay.
God let even his son suffer for us. God gave his son for us all. So with Jesus, God will surely give us all things.
And that was out of Romans 8:32. You can count on God no matter how big or how small your problem is. He'll never, absolutely never let you down. God proved his love for you by giving up his only son to take away your biggest problem, the sin that separates you from him. And that's Isaiah 59:2. God knows you need him, so he gave up his only son, Jesus, who was more important than anything in this world or in the next world, to make it possible for you to know him. If God would give up his own son so that you could have a relationship with him, why would you ever doubt that he wants to help you with whatever you face? Your problems matter to God because you matter to him. The fact is, the God of all creation, the great I am, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, loves you. Count on him today. And here's our prayer. Dear God, when I think of all you gave up for me, I am so grateful. Thank you for loving me so very much. Amen. Thank you for letting us do that. I'm going to close this and we're going to wash our hands and then we'll get started. Okay, Rylie.
Give us the soap.
Okay. So, all right, our hands are clean. So, air fryer individual pizzas. So, we have our air fryer that is set on air fry, set at 375 degrees. So, it's ready to go. So, what we have here, Rylie likes just cheese pizza. So, we've got some different types of cheeses.
I might want pepperoni.
All right, we got some pepperoni for you. So here we have, it's just a 6-inch pre-made pizza crust. So what we're going to do, we have for the air fryer, this is like an avocado spray. And I think, see how this works. Oh, we had to take that off. Do you want to spray some of that on top?
Okay. What is this stuff?
It's avocado oil, or you can use olive oil. So you're just spraying that on. So what we're going to do is we're kind of pre-bake our, okay, there we're good. Pre-bake our crust. So I'm going to go over and put this in for about a minute, and then we'll tell you what we have as far as our ingredients. So let me put this in the air fryer.
What we have is greasy hands.
Do what?
What we have is greasy hands.
That's right. So let me stick this in there. And we want it to kind of crisp up a little bit. So what we have here is just, I got this at the store, a can of pizza sauce. And so we're going to put probably about 1/4 of a cup of that on our crust when that comes out. We have some mozzarella, shredded mozzarella cheese. And when I asked Rylie, she said she would be okay with some cheddar cheese. So I had freshly grated some cheddar cheese. I'm going to make a second crust and pizza. And I've got some pepperonis here, some black olives, some peppers, and some onions. Because I like a lot of the other toppings. But what the great thing is about these little individual pizzas, you can put whatever topping you want on. if you do not have an air fryer, then you can certainly use the oven. And you can set your oven at 400 degrees, and you don't have to kind of pre-do the crust. You can just put that directly in on the rack for about 6 or 8 minutes. So, all right, let me check our crust here.
Hashtag noisy.
Okay, so let me bring that over. So it's just getting a little warm and like I said, a little crispy. Okay, Rylie, so you're ready to put your
Starting with this.
pizza sauce, yes.
Is that enough?
I said about 1/4 of a cup, because you want sauce to cover it, but you don't want it so sloppy. So I think you could probably add some more, but you're doing exactly what they do in the pizza shops.
Just going.
That's
Get
right.
at a pizza shop, an Italian restaurant.
You are
Let's
so
celebrate.
funny there, Rylie. Yeah.
I went to Italian restaurant so many times. Oh,
Oh, you have? Okay. Well, all is good if it's... So what do you think? I think that looks pretty good.
there's a lid.
Okay. All right, you got it. Okay. Just don't want it...
Hashtag perfect.
Hashtag perfect.
Hashtag nailed it.
All you young kids, all this stuff, I don't know about all that. So, now, if you wanted to, and I already talked to Rylie about it, and she said no thank you. So, if you wanted, at this point, to sprinkle a little bit of dried oregano, and sprinkle on there, it just would give it a little pop. But she said no, she did not want that on hers.
It stinks.
She's not a fan. So, probably a 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese down, if you want to go ahead and put sprinkle some cheese down. Now, since you do not like many other, I'd put a little more, because you want it real cheesy. All right, yes. Or about a 1/2 cup for this 6-inch works, or if you want less or more. And the cheddar, look at that cheddar. It's gonna be nice.
Hashtag I'd use this if I ever made Cheez-Its.
You would use this for Cheez-Its? Okay. Now, do you want to put some pepperonis on top?
I work in an Italian pizza restaurant.
Okay. Now, I like, when I do pizzas, I like sprinkling a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese on top. It just gives it a little pop.
Actually,
You think you're good? Do you want to sprinkle a little, do you want some Parmesan cheese? Okay. Boy, doesn't that look good.
you wish you had this in your
I wish I could eat the cheese.
I work at an Italian restaurant.
There you go. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put this in, and we're going to air fry this for 6 to 8 minutes. So let me get this in here.
Slay, 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 slay.
All right. So I'm going to set the timer.
You did it, girl.
All right. So we are going to let that bake, and then what we'll do is we'll come back on the camera and let you know how it turns out. All right, both individual pizzas are done. We have Rylie's beautiful pizza here, and while we were off camera and Rylie's pizza was cooking, Rylie put the ingredients for, you know, more like a supreme. Black olives, onions, pepperoni, and peppers. So, Rylie, do you mind if I take a pizza cutter and cut it in fourths?
Don't mind it all.
All right, I'm glad. So I think our air fryer with the 375, it air fried for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then it started browning, so we took it out. So let's bring this out.
It's
Rylie,
fluffy.
it is. There's yours. And we have Mom and Ron behind the camera, so we'll give them a slice of this one. see how it tastes. So we give them each a piece. And then we'll let that, pass that through, see what you think. So Rylie, see what you think.
Feels like, it tastes like grilled pizza.
Grilled pizza. Okay. Well, you know, I think it was certainly something that's very easy. It can be quick. It's a great activity to do with your family, your grandkids, your nieces.
You did it, girl.
Thank you. You did it too. Well, we really appreciate you coming on and having us and watching us do individual pizzas. We appreciate you liking our videos, sharing, and subscribing. And Riley's got something to say.
If you want to check out my channel, look up Caitlin Mills, and then there's a couple Caitlin Mills things. So press the blue one.
So, and that's
Big
Riley's.
K on it.
Big K, all right. So that's Riley's channel that she does various dance moves and stuff. So she wanted to share that too. So thank you so much and blessings.
Happy birthday, Rylie.